There you go. Okay, it is working. Okay. Hello and welcome back, everybody. It is time for... Let's see, there is... Kyurem. There we go. It is time to get back to Kyurem. Let's go. How is everybody doing today? Hope everybody is doing well. I am doing significantly better than we were yesterday. Actually got a full night's sleep. Oh, wrong one. Actually got a full night's sleep last night, so we are actually doing better. Hopefully we get the full 3 hours tonight, and tomorrow we've got our matchup for the NBBL finals. That's gonna be fun. I'm making dinner so we can do. All good, Neo. All good. 1928 3746. Lobby's up. Hello there, Nary. Welcome back. 7J is got Chili Melody recently. Is doing good. Besides Pokemon Go, Halloween event, China Zoro. Very nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Let's do this. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't done this in a while. We haven't done a like goal in a while. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's gonna be good. Kyurem today. Back to the Kyurem hunt. You know, I've been doing a bit of zombies earlier today as well. So I've been playing a lot more zombies. I mean, I've been playing zombies the first time in a couple years. Elizabeth singing covers. Yeah, Liz's singing voice is absolutely amazing. Like, I feel like I'm repeating this anytime I mention any of the Hololive songs. They know how to pick the voices. Like, I believe, like, the only one that people have ever, like, consistently said does not have, like, the strongest of singing voices is Fauna. But Fauna's great for other reasons. You know, Liz's singing voice is... It's like Narissa's. It's just, it's up there with being amazing. I think Liz probably might have, like, the best voice. Probably one of the best. Which is why I'm looking forward to... It would be very, very weird if, like, Gigi just has, like, an absolutely amazing singing voice. Because Gigi's just, like, full gremlin energy. I struggle with, like, an amazing... But, I mean, again, Crony has an amazing singing voice. And then again, that also works. We'll see how it goes. Keep more. Comfy. Go for the comfy. Speaking of Oshis. Jigglypuff. Thoughts on Cinder? Cinder amuses me. She's on Selgor. Cinder is oddly very wholesome, all things considered. Like, all things are... Now, my brother simps for Cinder because my brother's a simp. My brother is an absolute simp. Like, I'm not joking when I say he has the mouse pad. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't need to know. Alright, which one are we going for? What are we going for? I guess we go for the Lairon. I will switch out for the Lairon. You guys, you keep what you've got. You three keep your Pokemon. I'm not disagreeing, but he's still a simp. I feel like we have that one person in our life that's so somebody. Exactly, Stefan. Exactly. See, this is why I don't simp. I appreciate tastefully. VTubers, Nary. VTubers. I don't simp, I appreciate tastefully. Tasteful appreciation. Yes, though my brother also does like Crony, so like he has good taste. Like a tongue. It misses the Jiggly... It misses the two things that was important to miss. Good. Yes. You appreciate tastefully. Jigglypuff, just go for Draining Kiss or Fake Tears. Do not go for Light Screen. Wait, really? Does Flash not defrost me? My friend has a job as a VTuber manager. Stefan, do you have a Discord? Do you have a Discord, Stefan? No reason, just curiosity. Hello, Savage. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The funny thing is, I am actually the same age as Steven Stone is canonically. Steven Stone is canonically 25 years old. I still don't know how I feel about that. Also, apparently she has the term based. Wasn't even surprised saying that. It's funny. It was towards an image of a gacha game character she has on screen. Oh, Mr. Max, hello there, Mason Thurlow. How are you doing? How are you doing? Oh, no. This is just... I'm actually not. I don't drink. I'm just more amused than usual. I've noticed I have started to relax significantly more. Though I also have noticed, I think like... I did notice my voice was sounding a little bit different. I feel like it might be because I have like something with like my throat, maybe like coming down with something to change my voice. Despite being a spicy Italian, he does not drink. Very much. The only time that drunk Maxis has ever been on camera, I recommend checking out one of our Metroid Let's Plays. Not gonna specify which one because that's sweet, sweet watch time. That's sweet, 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 sweet watch time. Can't spoil that. But no, we're not drunk. We don't drink. That was fun. So you're Italian, mafia boss. I'm half Italian. I wish. And we are not all mafia bosses. We're not all mafia bosses. Like being a spicy Italian. Honestly, I tried not to drink as I am a lightweight when class. I mean, for me, it's just like the idea of drinking I don't find appealing. But yeah, no, Stefan. Does you have a Discord? Just out of sheer, absolute curiosity about that VTuber friend manager comment. Just out of sheer, absolute curiosity. No, do not drink. Drinking is not good. Do not drink. It is not a cash money decision, as they say. See, Stefan, I'm a little bit stupid. I don't know if that has ever been brought up. I am a little bit stupid. Can you send me just a DM, Stefan, just a refresher, because I get a lot of DMs from a lot of people about a lot of things. A lot of messages tend to get lost. The thing is, that's not even a joke, because probably like every day I get at least like one message from someone going into my DMs and basically just like DMing me, say, hey, are you looking for new art for your channel? Yes, that is an actual thing where people will go and just DM. Basically, artists or people who make art and commissions for things will go into servers where content creators gather and basically just mass message the creators looking for commissions. Yes, that is an actual thing. And I get... Every week I get several of them. It's hilarious. But also not really. I mean, it is. Yeah, I get them a lot, and it's, yeah. Not a fan. Not a fan of that. Yeah. It was a little... Like, thank you, Godzilla. Thank you. Bird. I'll take this. Go for the rock type. I want that later on. I will be taking the Lairon, and that is going to be all. I will be taking the Lairon that's doing the swaps. Did not find it. Not gonna lie, I immediately went to search for Drunk. Oh my god. The thing is, James, it is in several episodes of one of our Metroid series, James. I didn't publicize the fact that in the actual videos proper that it was earlier that day. But yeah, no, if you again, you're gonna gotta watch the Metroid series. You're gonna gotta watch all those Metroid series in order to see which episodes it was oh so specifically. Because it wasn't just one episode, it wasn't just two, it wasn't just three, it wasn't just four. Because you gotta remember, I record in bulk when I record videos. Right, Truck Driving Simulator is getting booted up right now. Truck Driving Simulator. Is that like a Big Rigs Road Racing or something like that? Or is it literally just Truck Simulator or something like that? Savage, you better be drunk driving a semi-truck at 80 miles an hour at least. Oh, it's a special area called Heaven. That's dark. That is dark. Did you ever attempt a My Pokemon Adventure Challenge? I've got no idea what a My Pokemon Adventure Challenge is. I am not the most familiar with challenge runs. I'll be honest. I'm a little bit of a stupid on things like that. Because I'm your fairly basic. I'm your fairly basic blank player of Pokemon, where it's like I like story mode most. Like I may be a person who does a lot of competitive and knows a lot of competitive. I also do a lot of shiny hunting. But overall, the thing that I think actually I like the most is I really just like the story mode. Like a family of four. Well, Mason, I'm gonna drive off a cliff and yeah, no, Savage, not a thing to joke about. No, not at all. Speaking of stupid things, just failed another stage 4 run in Hollow Cure trying to get Kyla to Gachikoi rank. Let's go. Jared, you sound like me earlier today. I was playing Black Ops 3 Zombies on Gorod Krovi. I was trying to upgrade the Dragon Strikes, and I was so close. I just couldn't destroy the freaking flags outside of the map. God. For those who don't know, I'm a big fan of Black Ops Zombies. I've been playing a lot more Black Ops 3 lately because I really want to make sure that I want to try to get to level 1000 Master Prestige in Black Ops 3 Zombies before servers eventually in some nebulous far-flung future go down. Just put that notch on my belt. Like, go to Pokemon Regionals, get a level 100, get level 1000 Master Prestige in Zombies, do all the Zombies Easter eggs, shiny living decks in Pokemon, and just like other stuff and things like that. I just want to put that notch on my belt of gaming accomplishments. I was playing Super Mario 64 ROM hack I've been playing, and somehow managed to get this one mini-boss enemy stuck in an animation of walking down some slopes. I'm sorry, you the heck what now? I'm sorry, you heckin' what now? And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Remember to Selgor, just go. Okay, good. You now go for your attacking moves. I didn't get stuck on just a place and then legit clipping through the ledge. Do not Dynamax the Comfey. Do not Dynamax Comfey. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel out and to make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way here. That's also the reason I wanted to make sure that you didn't Dynamax, because if you Dynamax, you would lose the priority Draining Kiss. And I'm like 99% sure that Kyurem is going to stat purge this turn. I mean, that code was just handy, so we just looking for damage anyway. But that is a win, and that is taking us up to 172 total Dynamax Adventure victories over Kyurem. Also, fun, absolute fact, tomorrow's Godzilla's birthday. Safe to say that enemy was fed up with life. How is that a bad joke? Matt, would you consider playing Subnautica on stream in the future? Oceans terrify me, but Subnautica is a consideration. There's a lot of games that are in consideration for things. There's a lot of games that are in consideration for future projects and stuff. But things, and no shiny Kyurem. No shiny. Like, we are going back to... Hello, Agent Snom. Welcome. There's a lot of games we're going to be playing. Nice, Stefan. Very, very nice. Shiny Leiron. I love Leiron's shiny. I mean, I love Aggron as a Pokemon. I mean, it's literally just like Metal Godzilla. It's literally basically like a Godzilla. I love it. I would love shiny though. Basically, I'm gonna try and explain my Pokemon journey thing while drunk. So basically, you beat the game that you like with a Pokemon you use in the anime. So, a standard run of Pokemon then, essentially. I like the ocean, but it's not my location. I mean, it's more so giant sea monsters absolutely horrify the crap out of me, because the ocean is one step above Australia in terms of nightmare factory. Like, remember, the ocean is where the great white shark and the giant squid exist, alright? Keeping also further in mind, the Kraken is real. The Kraken is what people hundreds of years ago called the giant squid. We thought it wasn't real until we actually got video footage of that thing showing, you know, all those old-timey sailors that said there were giant tentacle monsters out in the ocean. Yeah, they weren't making that crap up. Yeah. Joke. Wheezing. Or Guizing, I guess. Hello there, Neko. How do you do? How does you do? Oh, you're talking about Subnautica? Blah, 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 drunk. Megalodon? Okay, Megalodon was pretty cool. I'm a professional. Like, sharks are pretty awesome. As terrifying as they are, they're just horrifying abominations. Like, oh, they're awesome. Hello, Neko. I exist, and that is important. Exactly. You exist, and that is very important, Neko. Go for the Frostlass. Also, wait, Neko, did I send you this video? I did not send you the video. I did not send you this actual brain rot. You'll appreciate this. You will greatly appreciate this. Oh, also, Neko, the other thing I sent in DMs, I think you'll also appreciate that because it is accurate, is highly accurate. I also apologize in advance, but oh no, what did you do, Neko? What did you do? Managed to play Sea of Thieves with Megalodon and Kraken. T1. Oh no, oh Neko, I heard about that as well because my brother likes League of Legends. I'm okay with T1 winning because it meant China lost. The Chinese team lost. I'm okay with that. 5 world wins. Yeah. That's Faker's 5th win at League World. Like, I don't play League. I only know various things about League of Legends from my brother because he just talks about it a lot. Faker also got 2 back-to-back, didn't he? Remember, folks, you may not be perfect, but you're a limited edition. That is an amazing quote right there. I'll need to use that. Meta, if I was listening to a VTuber cover for karaoke, I Need a Hero, and I'm wondering if you know it. I think I may have heard this one before. I may have heard it. Savage, how is drunk driving? Am I was I was scrolling, legitimately came across a video about ASMR giving you a lobotomy. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, heckin' what? We got a $500 skin for 4. Yeah, I remember that they made. My brother mentioned that there was some absolutely absurd skin they made. Ari, was it the name? Because I remember it was like my brother said like the Faker, like the favorite character like he plays, he wanted to get a skin for. But like the rules are for when you win at Worlds, you have to play that character to say I want this character to get a special skin for Worlds, and like they didn't play them, they gave them a different one instead, which I mean they played something like that. Drunk while playing Subnautica is not fun. Why are there so many trainers on Route 10? Depends on what Route 10. Depends what Route 10. Basically, reason it's a bad joke. And it was basically walking off a ledge to. I say. Yes, I bought it. Yes, I fine. Hey, at least you openly acknowledge it. At least you know you're open about it. Fair enough. I honestly do not remember Route 10 on Sword and Shield at all. Yeah, no, you don't make comments like that here. Mason, not Mason, Savage. Not a joke, not a big joke about it. All Route 10, every Route 10. All Route 10. Wait, also, Neko, did you see the things I sent in DMs? I think you'll appreciate both of them. You completed the main story of Shield. Very, very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's like, Sword and Shield, it doesn't have the greatest story in Pokemon, but it's very hard to compete with Generation 5 and Generation 9's story. Like, it's okay. Is okay. But how are you doing, Victoria? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well today. Halucha is immobilized, of course. Halucha can't do jack squat, nothing. Halucha is... Yes. Lopunny is an infuriating Pokemon for so many reasons when it comes to Dynamax Adventures, because it literally just walls you for no reason. For literally 0 reason, it walls you. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? I have not tried the new Pokemon TCG app. I have not. Extended version, brain implosion energy drink. I'm sorry, what? Do I even want to know? Yes. It is. It is great. Also this. Yeah, it's like it is Lopunny Game ends Garchomp Scholar Violet tournament. If you catch Pokemon from max layers, they will listen to you no matter how many bad judges. Yeah, it's weird. Because like the thing is, I'm pretty sure they probably intended for you to be doing DAs after you beat the main story, so like it's a loophole to coding. I wanted to try the new Pokemon trading card game app, but I'm trying to clear space for an iOS date. So I bought 2 packs instead. Got a Fallout Detonator. Nice. About 12 a.m. Stream time is in flux tab. Stream time is kind of in flux at the moment. No switch. It's kind of in a bit of flux. Fresh at school. I want to make the horse race gambling. Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. Jared, definitely do it. It's addictive. Can't stop playing. Blah, blah, blah. Then that's all more of the reason. That's all more of a reason to not play it. We're gonna go for the steel type, and Jay, I want you to switch out the Noctowl for that. Apparently, I'm going to get the legendary as the Crown Tundra. Nope. I don't think you actually need to beat Leon to be able to catch any of the legendaries. I saw Stabbin', thank you. Bit of advice, do not wear headphones if you are listening to that. Noted, James. Noted. Also, thank you very much, everybody who helped us break that like goal. Oh. Would anyone else like to give us a new like goal? Meta, give into the gambling. Don't stop gambling. Never stop gambling. Gambling is life. Gambling is forever. Mason, I have gone to Las Vegas at the very least 3 times. I have not gambled once. Gambling is not a good thing. Do not get addicted to gambling, ladies and gentlemen. Do not get addicted to gambling. Is not good. Is not good. I just saw a Reaper eat my Seahawk. Oh boy. Gotta get Ghost Hans. Really? Interesting. Oh, Austin, I do. I don't think this gambling thing is a good joke to be spreaded. Yeah, no, gambling is not a good thing. Yeah. Gambling is not a good thing. I mean, is there even like a story to Subnautica? I mean, also, Subnautica is what, like how many years old at this point? But, you know, if anyone wants to make a new like goal, feel free to make a new like goal, ladies and gentlemen. Because we have just shattered our previous like goal of 10 likes. Wait, really? Subnautica does have a story? I mean, I guess Call of Duty Zombies has a storyline, so I guess like everything does, I guess, have a storyline in then, I guess, to a degree. Sort of, kinda. Maybe. I guess. 0-0, that's 100 dances, new link goal. Hey Meta, if there were to be a new Pokemon based off an animal concept, what would it want to be? Absolutely nothing, Stefan, because I am always more than happy to see the Pokemon that the devs officially make. Fakemon are not really my cup of tea. Though, here's kind of a funny thing. Apparently, there were Pokemon that were planned to be made, and they were not actually made, because they looked too close to Fakemon designs. So Fakemon are actively making it so Game Freak does not have more ideas for Pokemon to create. Yes, Damie, we are done doing vertical streams. We have been done doing vertical streams for a few weeks at this point. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm entirely okay with that, Jared. I am... Like, the fact that that has now been officially stated, I am 110% okay with. Because it's corporate liability reasons. Like, I am really hoping, again, we're switching out the Noctowl for this, like, as weird as this is to say, I am really hoping that because of that thing being, like, I don't believe leaks at all. And I'm not really sure I believe that that is real as well. But I am hoping that it just gets spread more, because I'm hoping the idea of, well, if people make Fakemon of things, that means Game Freak won't be able to use this idea in future games. It will get basically the idea of creating Fakemon to just go away. Because I kind of am sick of seeing Fakemon. Again, I don't believe leaks either. I think that they are 120% BS in all cases. Because you've got to remember, leakers gain prominence by putting ideas out there and having people spread around what they say to other people. Their entire goal, we're going to go for the fairy type, their entire goal is make massive statements, get noticed by people who spread their word for them. And a system like that has absolutely zero checks and balances. Which is one of the reasons why leaks get pretty out there, and as we have seen, none of them exist. Like, Pokemon leaks are not correct. It is just predictive guesswork. Oh, it's Clefairy. That's useless. We are not taking the Clefairy. We are not taking the Clefairy. Rockdom. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Poison jab. Ooh, good crit. Very nice crit. Very nice crit. Very nice. Oh, that's, that damage is non-existent. Well, then again, it's freaking that thing using that. Alright, damage. Damage, let's go. Damage, let's go. Life do. Okay, heal yourself. It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Boy, jab. Was that a back-to-back crit? Those were back-to-back crits. Thank you, Halucha. You're actually pulling weight. I need some lefties. We can switch out the Halucha for this, and because it has life dew, which means it can heal all of us. So like there is that as a play. But I mean, we don't really need it. We don't need it especially. Hello, Savage. Good night. See you tomorrow. Thank you very, very much for popping in. Thank you. Many thanks. No switch. Okay, yes, he's switching out. Rip Savage the mouth. Rip burning no. Please give us some good items. Please give us some good items. Like, give me a citrus berry or something. Okay, quick claw. I'll take the quick claw. I will take the quick claw. And don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you guys haven't done so already. In Subnautica Sub-Zero, they gave the prawn suit an electric vehicle and engine noises. I have no idea what any of that means. I have never played Subnautica. I mean, you know, we probably will play Subnautica at some point because again, the deep sea terrifies me. And I mean, it sounds like a pretty good game. It sounds like it could be quite fascinating. But you know, you never know. Never knew. What were your items, Neo? What was your absolutely garbo trash item layout? Because I know my item layout was, I mean, not could have been worse. Don't play Sub-Zero, it's definitely not good. I've heard not good things about Sub-Zero. I've heard like the first one is just so much better. I've not heard anything really good about Sub-Zero. We can Dynamax the Guizing. Guizing is the Dynamax play. It is the play, it is the ball, it is the goal, it is the game end. Like, I'm not too scared of the ocean. It is more so when you look down and you don't see the bottom that gets to me. I mean, I would say that counts as, like, scared of the ocean, but also, yes. Also, fair enough, fair point. Because, like, I kind of get the same way about, like, I can be in an airplane and look down just fine. But when we visited Father 2 weeks ago, the, you know how in the Grand Canyon there is that skywalk, like, U-shaped thing where it's, like, the two railings, and then it's just glass floor along the entire thing? Yeah. We walked on that. I also have a fear of heights. So you are standing on a sheet of glass 4,000 feet over the edge of the Grand Canyon, looking down. Again, I have a fear of heights, otherwise known as acrophobia. That Major League screws with you. That actually Major League screws with you. Like, the reason I did that is because I know I have a fear of heights. And I would be constantly critical of myself if I went there and I did that. Keep in mind, when I did that, the railing was here, and the railing was here, and the other railing was here. And I stood in the middle with my hand off of both railings for a good, like, 5 steps. Yeah. Not fun, but also, I need to get over my fear of heights at some point. So, I cannot dance for you now. The best way to just, you know, get rid of your fear is just overexpose yourself to the fear, and eventually you'll go numb to it. That's the best play. Yeah, it was very, very, very much nope. Because, like, my brother, my dad, and I, we all have acrophobia. We all hate heights. Which is, begs the question, why the frick did we go there? Like, 3 people who are afraid of heights that we had to drive, like, 2.5 hours out to the thing and back. You know, 2.5 hours each way. To go stand on the side of a giant 4,000-foot drop-off. This is a recipe for only success, I say. Yeah. No. Now, one good thing about actually going out and visiting Dad in Las Vegas is, again, I'm a geologist. I study rocks. And a thing that I very much enjoyed doing was actually looking at the strata in the rocks and basing, oh yeah, this is what happened in the past in this place. I can read the rocks. Say, oh yeah, no, this is what happened for various reasons. It was a peak of your ideas. Well, it wasn't my idea, it was Dad's. That was Dad's idea. Rawr, scary face. But yeah, no, that was a thing. That was a very much thing. It was the height of planning, exactly. Exactly, Jared. I appreciate that dad joke. But yeah, no, also, speaking of dad jokes. So, Jared, you remember Ina's a dad joke is only a dad joke when it becomes apparent? I actually used that line when we were out hiking on one of the trails visiting, I think it was Red Rocks, and my dad also makes, like, stupid puns and dad jokes. And even he hated that one. It was like... that was great. He thought that one was pretty bad. It was like, yes, that's the point. Favorite mythical is Jirachi. I love Jirachi. I was scared of that last move. Yeah. Rawr. I hope 192 is the shiny. Favorite mythical is Jirachi though. Jirachi. Nope. So much nope. Let's go again. Let's go again. We roll. Again, don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you guys haven't done so already. It is the best way to help support the channel out and make sure more amazing viewers like you find their way there. Speaking of Ina jokes, does anyone here know Japanese? Jared, to quote one of my favorite Zombies map opening intro cutscenes, I'm sorry, I don't speak Japanese. At any chance to reference Zetsubo no Shima, I always take. Actually, I think I have the GIF stashed somewhere for that. Let me see if I can send it. What is the bite of 87? Best of Froggy Lock 2. I have so many questions, Jared. I have so many questions. Yes! Yes, the GIF does exist. There does exist a GIF. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Hello there, Neko. How does you do? Welcome back. Welcome back. But yeah, no, it was... Jellison, actually, Jellison's not horrible. But yeah, no, Neko, I'm not sure if you saw the other thing that I sent in the DMs, but the comment from Nina Kosaka, men are easy, just be nice to them, is incredibly accurate. Simeon is the correct call. I love the response under that. Combuskin. The response under that, you know, that just anonymous note, many failed the simple task. It's so accurate, but also, like, it's kind of painful, but also, like, absolutely accurate. I still haven't found my berries. Oh boy. Is that a Durant or is it a Rabambi? Rabambi! We're going for the Rabambi. We are picking that Rabambi up. I literally don't care. I literally could not care less what is after that. We are getting that Rabambi. So, Odachi, you're swapping out for Rabambi. You are swapping out for that Rabambi. Hey, Kayla. Everybody gotta get some dinner. Thank you, Kayla. Be happy poppin'. Be happy Hello there, Jacob Calibro. Welcome back. How are you doing? Oh, you're doing well today. Ironhead go bonk. Ironhead.exe go burr. Ironhead.exe go burr. I didn't send that to Amazon. All right. Did you hear Godzilla movie coming out? I'm pumped for it. You mean that they're re-releasing -1 in theaters? Or that -1 is getting a sequel? Because both of those are happening. Oh, you know, for those who don't know, Godzilla -1 is getting a theater re-release. Because tomorrow is Godzilla's 70th birthday. But, you know, a lot of people... Again, swap out Pessimian for this. A lot of people were predicting that -1 was going to get a sequel. And the exact thing that -1 is about... yeah, that is exactly what people guessed was going to be the subject of the sequel. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being predictable, by the way. Like... Where the fuck is my chapstick? Like... Just a thing for all of you aspiring creators of anything, like, of like, writing stories and things like that. There is nothing wrong with being predictable. There is nothing wrong with that. None of these are good. We'll go for the Orbeetle. There is nothing wrong with being predictable. It is the execution of that is the thing, the important. -1 is not a reboot, Jacob. The thing you gotta remember is Godzilla has a whole lot of separate continuities. It's not... It's kind of hard to explain, but basically... Oh man, this is true. Okay. How much do you know about Call of Duty? Jacob, how much do you know about Call of Duty? Wait, Max, I think I found a clip for the context for that tweet I sent earlier investigating. Send it, Jared. I get it. Different movies have different. Yes. Yeah, no, it's basically just different movies or different incarnations of the character. It's less reboot because not all Godzilla movies are intended to be their own new, like, okay, Frog, okay, that one, okay, yes, that one. Yeah, like, not every Godzilla movie is meant to be the start of a new, like, sub-series. Like, Godzilla has multiple ongoing canons. Presently, Godzilla has, like, during the MonsterVerse's run, there were at the very least 3 separate Godzilla canons all ongoing. You had MonsterVerse, you had Shin, and now you have -1. Also there was the Netflix anime trilogy and Godzilla Singular Point. Those are just 5 of them ongoing. But yeah, no, they're all basically continuity families. So reboot is not necessarily the right word. Reboot would be more... Yeah. Reboot is kind of... Oh yeah, the Gemstone mini-movies as well. Those as well. Yeah. Yeah, it's... Godzilla doesn't really... Like, in the past, Godzilla did have reboots. The Heisei era rebooted the Godzilla series. But... Yeah, Heisei was the only proper reboot to Godzilla. Like, reboot in the context of, like, what reboots are these days. Heisei era, so the way in which, like, movies in Japan are kind of categorized is according to, like, the political thing, I think is what it is, like the Emperor or something. So the first Godzilla era was the Showa era. Then next was the Heisei era. Then for the first several movies there was the Millennium era because there wasn't like a term for them. But now it's the Reiwa era. The whole naming thing for that is a bit weird and complicated, kind of beyond the scope of things. But basically you can think of the Heisei era as like the second Godzilla continuity family. That was from 84 until 95. So Return of God. So, but the thing is, it includes the original Godzilla movie as well. So Gojira, 1994. Then Return of Godzilla in 84. Then Godzilla vs. Biollante. Then I believe it's Godzilla vs. Mothra Battle for Earth. Then Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Then Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. Then Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Then Godzilla vs. Destroyer. And then there's that. No. You might be thinking of Godzilla 98, which was the American Godzilla, but no. The reason I remember that is because Godzilla vs. Destroyer is set canonically in 1996. However, because of the time travel shenanigans in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and Godzilla vs. Destroyer are all set 1 year after the movie released because of the time travel shenanigans. I know Godzilla movies are freaking weird. That's why I love them. But, like, they're freaking weird. Like, it may... Like, I mentioned this in a few of the videos on the secondary channel, where nothing would make me happier than knowing the Godzilla franchise will outlive me. Whereas, like, someday when I am old Maxis, when I am old, wrinkled, and gray, I hope that there will still be ongoing Godzilla movies for the future generations to enjoy. Using the last rise plot in future movies. Oh, that's what they always do, Jacob. Basically every single Godzilla movie, they bring back elements from the previous movies. Like Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, the creation of well, actually, what happens? Okay, well, basically the backstory for this in Godzilla vs. To explain basically what happens in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, you need to go all the way back to the Return of Godzilla, because in the Return of Godzilla, in the final battle, part of Godzilla's like body gets blown off, like as in like a skin sample comes off. They go scouring all the debris from Tokyo, looking for we're looking for a Godzilla DNA sample, so that way they can genetically engineer radiation-eating bacteria that will basically weaken Godzilla from the inside out as a biological countermeasure to Godzilla. That is the whole main plot of Godzilla vs. Biollante, is they are trying, basically a whole bunch of different organizations are trying to get this chunk of Godzilla skin cells to create the anti-nuclear energy bacteria, which they eventually create and use on Godzilla because they all have their own purposes for it. And in the movie, Godzilla actually loses the fight against Biollante because of that sapping strength. Then in Godzilla vs. Mothra, the Battle for Earth, Godzilla is actually unable to be at like full battling capacity because the anti-nuclear energy bacteria is making him sleep. He has to stay underwater for a while to keep the anti-nuclear energy bacteria from basically growing out of control, so his body can basically deal with it, just keep it at bay, and he can't really fight at full capacity. Then, in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, the people from the future who come back in time try to remove Godzilla from the timeline entirely. This doesn't really work, and in the end, the modern Japanese military uses nukes on Godzilla to empower him to face down King Ghidorah. In the process, this allows Godzilla's body to purge the anti-nuclear energy bacteria, allowing him to come back to full strength. Then, Godzilla fights King Ghidorah. Godzilla destroys King Ghidorah by decapitating his middle head, which functionally is brain dead. Then, back in the future, they find the basically technically like a lobotomized body of King Ghidorah, and they rebuild it as a cyborg to go back in time to stop Godzilla. These movies are freaking wild. I love it. So then, Mecha King Ghidorah fights Godzilla. Godzilla beats Mecha King Ghidorah, and then in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, the modern day, well, technically the time travel alternate timeline, The timeline where the Japanese government... Okay, the timeline where the people traveled back with Mecha King Ghidorah, in that one, the modern-day Japanese government salvages the remains of Mecha King Ghidorah and use that to build Mechagodzilla 2. Yes! These movies are freaking weird and nonsense, and that's why I love them and why we need more of them. Because as absolutely schizo as all of that sounds, in context, it makes sense. No one switch now with that time travel discussion. Oh, Stefan, you should... Again, when you watch the movies, it makes sense. It makes far more sense when you're actually watching the movie. Because again, it's one movie after another, after another, where it follows. Also, kind of a fun little things coming full circle. Steven Spielberg was actually very influenced by the original Godzilla with a lot of his movies, especially Jurassic Park. And in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah, when they travel back in time to World War II. And on the island where they are, there's a bunch of American Navy boats that are bombarding the island where the pre-mutation Godzillasaurus is. And the name of one of the Navy commander peoples is, I think it's Commander Spielberg, which is a reference to Steven Spielberg, because Jurassic Park. And Jurassic Park was influenced by Godzilla. So it's like just things coming full circle. It's beautiful and I love it. Like, I love this. I love this and everything it stands for. Mechagodzilla's armor is replicated from the armor. Not exactly, Jacob. It is more so the just general technology of Mechagodzilla was repurposed from and reverse engineering the Mecha King Ghidorah technology. Because, amusingly, Mechagodzilla's armor is actually no different than the diamond armor that was used in the Fire Mirror of the Super X2. So basically this is, again, a little bit more going back on things. In Godzilla vs. Biollante, no, do not Dynamax. Do not Dynamax. In Godzilla vs. Biollante, the Japanese have this special vehicle to fight Godzilla called the Super X2. And its main weapon against Godzilla is the Fire Mirror. Basically, the front of the thing opens up and reveals like this mirror made with special diamonds that allows it to after Godzilla fires his atomic heat ray at the thing, the Fire Mirror reflects Godzilla's atomic heat ray back at him, and the armor of Mechagodzilla is actually made basically the same way, so that it just reflects Godzilla's atomic ray off it. And you actually see this in the movie itself, where Godzilla's using the atomic ray, and it just harmlessly plinks off Mechagodzilla. And Godzilla is visibly confused by this. It's like, wait, why is this not working? And I love it. It's like absolutely great. Again, absolute cinema. You know, for being, you know, for commonly getting a lot of credit, like the movies do have a legitimate a lot of amount of thought in them. I do actually really like it. You guys see why I made the second channel. You guys see why I made the second channel. I mean, Heisei Godzilla is more reliant on animal instinct than other Godzillas, but he is still very intelligent. You know, Godzilla, even in the Heisei era, does have, like, I would say beyond human level intelligence. They even, like, mention this outright in a few of the movies, that Godzilla is incredibly intelligent. Well, yes, like, I mean, humans are animals. Like, a Godzilla is very, very, very intelligent. Like, I mean, he's also psychic. He is in the Heisei era, he is psychic, and that does actually help him a lot. Not calculate animal, brute force, and animal. He's very, very smart. Well, I mean, like, there was a tiger. Like, there was legitimately, like, this tiger that a hunter wounded, and the tiger tracked down the hunter, destroyed, like, anything that smelled like him, and, like, tracked him, like, I think the tiger was, I forget where it was, but, like, the tiger tracked the guy back to his home in Russia, because he wounded it and he didn't game it, and he was like, you know, I'm going out for revenge. So it's like, animals are very, very intelligent. And again, Godzilla is also very, 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 very intelligent. Like, those are animals in the real world. It's like, no, Godzilla is legitimately very, very intelligent, and he's very observant about things. Even if Heisei era is more animalistic, he's still very intelligent. Which also reminds me, between the two of you, who do you like for Godzilla or Minilla? Junior a million times over Minilla. I absolutely detest Minilla. Absolutely detest Minilla. It's not quite my least favorite version of Godzilla, but I don't like Minilla. And also, yes, for those of you wondering, this is the reason I made the secondary channel, so I can cover Godzilla in absolutely every autistic detail I can. Feel free to check out our secondary channel at MaxAl. I mean, Junior could literally take on, to a degree, Desatroya in a 1v1. So, like, Junior actually does some stuff. I'm doing very well, Cody. I'm doing very, very, very well. Bolt Hund. Bronzong. Orbital. Alright, Neo, you're gonna need to save those steel rollers. You're gonna need to save those steel rollers. I have a strange Godzilla question you probably can't answer. Hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot, Neo. Hit me with it. Alright, we are going... Okay, we're gonna go for the Crustal. Ooh, wait, that's not... Oh, no, I totally won't do Jack Squat, nothing. Yeah, we'll go Linoon, Mantine, and then we'll go for the, I say we go for the Crustal, okay. Okay. Alright, Kayla, you're gonna swap out for this. Man, theory of you and your being gemstone. I don't believe it is. I don't believe it is. I don't believe Gemstone Godzilla because Gemstone has its own continuity and timeline. You know, I don't believe. I mean, the thing is, it's not a theory as well, it's a hypothesis, because hypotheses are different than a theory. A theory has to have actual backing proof. Yeah, I mean, basically, a theory is something that there are provable elements of it that have been experimentally verified. A hypothesis is simply like a statement of thought. So, like, I think this is the case is a hypothesis. Like, that's why the theory of gravity is a theory. There is verifiable proof to show gravity's a thing. And yes, again, I know this because in school, my teachers, well, one teacher in specific, just drilled that idea into my head. Every animal can learn a new trick and teach younger animals eventually adapt that to become something like an animal. Can Godzilla do the same thing? Yes! Yes, Godzilla. Yes, that is actually very exactly. That's not good. Very animal can teach animal can aptitude, and it does. Animal can. Yeah, that is like basically the same thing. Like, kaiju back in the show era, like they were a new thing, and then they just became a regular occurrence. Gotta remember, the end of the show era canonically is Destroy All Monsters, which is set in 1999. Now the show era movies generally take place in the 60s and 70s, meaning in those 3 decades after, yes, 3+ decades after Minilla first came on. Yeah, they basically became normalized to the thing, and it's like, yeah, no, it just evolved. Because remember, Godzilla was friends with Anguirus after previously incinerating an Anguirus. So, yeah, that is actually very much spot on to things. Namely, like, the lesser aggression Godzilla showed to humanity later on, where he just sort of like not only forgive and forget, but more so just like moved on from the conflict with humanity. So, yeah. I mean, we also see in a few of the show era movies Godzilla like explicitly teaching Minilla things. And also, to a degree, Godzilla Final Wars, you get something similar. Which, again, Final Wars goes pretty hard. Final Wars does go pretty hard. Kayla is swapping out for this. Jay, I want you to keep the Bolt Hunt. I said I wanted Kayla to switch out for this. The reason why is you have Helping Hand as Bolt Hunt. We're gonna go for the Sea King. We're gonna go for the Sea King. Alright. We're gonna go for the Sea King. Actually, Neo, I want you switching out for this. Because I want you to switch out the Sea King for the Crustal. So, generally speaking, Godzilla can teach its younglings, for example, how to fly and eventually get Godzilla with wings. Godzilla doesn't need wings to fly, but that's not how evolution works. That is... Godzilla's already flown in the past, but that's not really how that works. You've clearly never seen Godzilla vs. Hedorah, where Godzilla flew. Which I was blessed and cursed with having that be one of the first Godzilla movies I ever saw. Yes, Neo. That GIF I just sent you is an actual canon event. That happened. Yes. And it even had its own special part of the soundtrack because the makers knew it was gonna be something special. I mean, hey, the atomic heat ray is significantly powerful. The amount of power it does produce can be aimed down and fired to propel Godzilla much like a rocket. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. And of course I missed another thing. Dorian run. How to climb? Yes, how to climb exactly. Like, yeah. Again. These movies are something hemkin weird, and that's what makes them glorious. I love them. It's why we need more. It's why we need more Godzilla. We always need more. There must be more! I saw it aim and destroy the crustal. to the earth. Skill issue, one could say.
One could say, what a skill that was.
Thunderfang. Good takedowns. Yeah, we're gonna switch out the Bronzong for this. We're gonna switch out the Bronzong for this, and then we're gonna switch out the Sea King for the Crustle immediately after. That's fine. That's fine. We ball. We play. We make it work. We make it work. The fact that in Godzilla, Kong the New Empire introduces lower places of the Hollow Earth where more Kongs just are even most. Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, they even say in Godzilla Kong the New Empire that they've only explored like 5% of the inner Earth. So there could still be more out there. Really, like, I really hope there are more Godzillas. Like, I really hope that they do not go the stupid route of Godzilla is the only one of his kind, he is the last of his kind, and blah 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 blah. I don't like that. I really hope that there is like that. Now, I got my own thing for thoughts on this, which I'm going to be making a separate video about, but I mean, our Godzilla is something special. He's like a standout even among his own kind. The Bolt Hunt is going to be fine. Remember, we have multiple extra lives, Neri. We have multiple extra lives. The thing is, they've tried and it doesn't work. Because it doesn't make sense. Because Dagon is already implied. Like, Dagon, like, they have tried saying that, oh yeah, no, Godzilla's the only one that has the atomic ray. Thing is, that doesn't make any sense for 3 reasons. One, they said Dagon, the big skeleton that you see at the start of Godzilla 2014, the fossilized one, they have confirmed that that one also had the atomic ray. But second, the fact that the Kongs had Godzilla dorsal spine axes. Why would they know to create axes with Godzilla's dorsal spines and thigh bones to use as weapons to fight Godzilla to stop present-day Godzilla's atomic ray if past Godzillas didn't have the atomic ray? It doesn't, the reason why they have the axes is because Godzilla has the atomic ray. All of them have it, or at least there's a weaker version of it. That's why they have the spines be taken in place of the axes. Which is why the idea that Godzilla, our Godzilla, is a unique individual does not make any sense. Because there's a lot of things that show this is not the case. Godzilla's down there would be a lot more important. Like, okay. Again, that's why I think the best way of doing things is have our Godzilla be a standout even among his own kind. Where, again, this is the whole big long detail on this. I can't really spoil all the things. Well, yes, there is a thing I'm planning involving this in the future. So yes, that is a thing. That is very much a thing. But yeah, Neo, you're swapping out for this. Very good. Our Dynamax play against Kyurem is the Crustle. Bolt Hunt is just to helping hand with the Crustle. And we're good to go. Evolving Zentreya. I'm gonna need to watch that when I end off. I'm gonna need to watch that. Not like our Godzilla is the strongest and one of the smartest, more level, and most experienced than me. Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb. Go for Rock Tomb. Speed Drop could be very helpful. Speed Drop could be more useful. Help again. So here's kind of the fun thing. Even if you get knocked out, even if Bolt Hunt gets knocked out after using Helping Hand, like, you still keep the boost. So, like, the bonuses still apply. Also, that happened. Of course it happened. Of course it did. Head Smash. Boom. Head Smash.exe go burr. Very nice, very nice. Very, 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 very. Yo, crits as well. Crit Shenanigans McGee. Let's go. I am very happy with that. If we get like an attack bonus, that would be pretty ideal. Yep, Dynamax. Dynamax the Crustle. That is the play. That is the win con. That is the stuff and things shenanigans, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Powered up by Dynamax. That helps us. You have all special moves. I'm okay with that. That might actually save me from getting hit by a Max Phantasm. Here we go. Kind of a bit of a jackwagon. The lasagna crab. Do lasagna crab things. Good, it's time for Crab Rave. Red screen does help. Yo, back-to-back head smash hits. Let's go. Ghetto Ball. Look at that damage. Look at that damage reduction right there. Let's go. Don't forget to leave a like if you guys haven't done so already. And subscribe for more if you're enjoying the stuff and things you see around here. Let's go. Of course, it speeds. It's fine. We schmoovin'. We are indeed schmoovin'. Schmoovin' and groovin.exe go burn. 8% shiny luck. 8%. Wait. Oh, double. Slivers. Freaking slivers. Of course, I couldn't have gotten that bonus last turn. Ooh, that did nothing. Absolutely nothing. Get crushed. The thing is, even if like it froze Crustle, the sand damage would have knocked it out anyway. That's great. Absolute cinema. Port. Kyurem's being a little bit of a pushover tonight. Kyurem's being pretty easy if you don't. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Kyurem's being a little bit on the easy side of things. No Relicanth, no Sea King, no Cleft, no Kyurem. No Kyurem yet. No Kyurem yet. Let's keep a record. Let's go again. 73 monitors is amazing. Feel you have unlimited power. I would actually be very curious to see what. Well, again, Yeah, I only, well, the thing is, I don't even have 2 monitors. I have the PC, and then I have my laptop next to it, but it's like, I don't have 3 monitors. My brother does. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how you can have, like, that much, too much going on. It's too much, just stuff. There's, like, 2 monitors, maybe. 3, that's... How would you manage 3 monitors? I don't know, it's just like, how? Okay, Mimikyu, I'll take that. Persian. I'll take the Persian. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime. 1. I have you on 1, and then we... Ah, I see. That makes sense. Dick. You know, that actually, that math checks out. That math actually does check out. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, yeah. I hate VGC more than I hate Dark for not drafting new stuff, and that's saying something. He drafted new stuff. He hasn't used Frostlass, Dipplin, or Cloudsire before. Togedemaru with that. Oh, which one do we go for? Oh no, we're going to the right. We're going to the right. We're gonna get the Hawlucha. Then we're gonna get the Togedemaru and the Clink Clang. So basically, everybody but me is switching out. VGC is also in unformat. They're the reason why we never got a balanced singles metagame since Gen 7. Alright, so we're going to be switching out the Mr. Mime for Hawlucha. Mr. Mime is going to be swapping out for Hawlucha. Then a 4th, a vertical monitor for when I get a better desk for chat. Wow, chat gets a whole separate monitor based. And then when I'm streaming, I'm gonna put Twitch dashboard on 1, OBS and chat on the 2nd. I'm making, yeah. Smart. Very smart. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Yeah, smart. I'm managing both Twitch and YouTube chat. Let me have a whole monitor for them. The one monitor to rule them all. You know, so, okay, Neko, this is probably going to be showing just some of the shows I used to watch when I was younger. But, like, you remember, like, Johnny Test, that show? It's like, all I'm having in my head right now is there was, like, I'm pretty sure it was, like, a spoof of the DS, where he had, like, this, like, handheld game thing, and it had just, like, 4 screens, like, it flipped out, and there was, like, 1 screen, and then there was... So, like, it was a screen here, there were 2 screens on the side, a screen above, and they held, like, the little platform underneath it. Does anyone else remember that? Because, like, I'm just imagining that in my brain for, like, what your whole monitor setup would look like. Or if anyone remembers, like, that show Code Lyoko, where, like, Jeremy was in, like, the big giant computer chair thing, and there were all those monitors around him. God, I was briefly reminded that Code Lyoko was not just a fever dream that I had once, because someone on the 2nd channel commented with a Code Lyoko PFP, and was like, oh wait, that show was real? God, I went to all caps. I'm not the only one that loved it. Yes. Oh my god, that show is like... I'm so sad we never got more of it, because like, that was a really cool idea. I loved it. Yeah, Kayla's swapping out for those. It's like, it was a really cool idea. There's a couple of jokes I can make, but I'm not going to. We're going to go for the Steel type. The problem was that it aired at the same time as I was getting off the bus, so I could never actually watch it. I remember when it was like still coming out, I would wake up early at my dad's house and turn on the TV and just turn the volume on super, super, super low at like 4 or 5 in the morning just to watch that before school. The days. Simpler times. Such simpler times back then. Before I became a cynic. When I could actually enjoy the simple things in life. If there's one thing I could go back... Well, there's a few things I could go back in time and tell myself. One of them is enjoy the simple things fast. Because they won't. Fight. That's rude. That's highly. But then again, Togetic is weak to literally everything else that throws at it. Yeah, I remember. So many old shows. So many old shows. That is the good old days. That is mostly useless to our heroes. But yeah, there's a whole lot of shows I remember from when I was younger that like. I remember staying up uber late to watch Detective Conan. I don't think I've ever heard of that show. I'm pretty sure the guy who voices the Toonami voice thing, I think that's Peter Cullen. I'm pretty sure like Peter Cullen did something for Toonami voicing. Cause someone double check me on that. Cause like I feel like I remember seeing Peter Cullen did something for that. I've been watching Detective Conan actively for 19 years. Because, like, here's the thing. Whenever someone says Conan, the only thing I can think of is Conan the Barbarian. And, like, that's it. It is your One Piece. I've actually never seen One Piece. Someday I will watch it. Someday I'll watch it. Same with Dragon Ball. Someday. And again, I'll do it for the second channel. You know, put, like, reviews. Like, hey, I've watched up to this part. This is my thoughts on it so far. I think it's pretty neat. Yeah, no, it's pretty something. It's pretty something. We are going to be switching Togetic out for Togedemaru. Funny thing, both Togedemaru and Togetic, well, the whole Toga family, their names come from the same thing, Toge, which means spike. I need to do a rewatch of Code Lyoko again sometime. The entire... Really? The whole show's on YouTube for free. Since? Wasn't there like some live action continuation of Code Lyoko or something? I think. I never saw that, but maybe I should go track that down. God, that show is... Like, it does amuse me from time to time seeing all the things that, like, other people know that I have. We're gonna go to the Steel type. That is going to be Clink Clang. There are some blessed things in the universe from time to time. Sometimes life is good. Sometimes life is indeed very good. Yeah. It was a show. it was a stuffing things. If you watch One Piece or Dragon Ball for the second channel, may I suggest making a video of the entire arc rather than the episode? Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing. Cause that's another part of the reason I was doing the Attack on Titan series, Neo, is sort of testing out, sort of testing out the waters and like what's the ideal episode range to do for covering like episodes of anime. Where is it like, you know, one video per episode? I don't think is enough. Like, you know, covering the whole season as we did with AOT was a bit too much. So I'm thinking that maybe like we dial it back into like, you know, maybe 8 or 10 episodes per thing. And we're still we are in the fluff around portion of the exercise, going into the finding out part of the excursion is how things are. Welcome in, Trev the Inkling. Hello, it's Johnny. I didn't hear for a while, and I'm present. Thank you very much. Welcome in, Trev the Inkling. Thank you. Yeah, we have also been shining into Kyurem for some time. 170, well, it's gonna be 175th if we actually beat it this time. 175th Dynamax Adventure Battle. Successful, Jack. Yeah, if you want to pop in for Dynamax Adventure, we'll be very happy to have you pop in. And, how are you doing this fine and wonderful night? It's shifting into maximum overdrive. Not Sunlight Yellow overdrive, just maximum overdrive. That's fine, you barely do any damn thing, and it's not like metal sound does anything to the physical notes, so that's fine. That is entirely perfectly fine for our heroes. Yeah, we'd be happy to have you pop in. Very, very happy to have you pop in for some days. Yo, let's go. Speed drop. You have to keep the speed under control. Let's go, 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 go. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Click the web. Whip the whip. All right. That's not good. Because now your stats are kind of absurd. Oh, crud. This is bad. This thing is at +2 attack. Yeah, this thing's at +2 attack, and also, I think, +4 speed. This might be Jover. This might be Jover for our heroes. I just realized about 2 minutes behind, and yes, there is a Code Lyoko live action. I don't keep that translated. Okay, was it at least subbed in English? Because like if it was at the very least like subbed, wow, that's horrifying. It was indeed Jover. It was very indeed Jover right there. Probably. Well, some 07s for that Togedemaru. Yeah, dude, freaking heck, that was something. Like, shift gear is a heck of a move. I love it. Indeed, 07s. Oh, wrong way. 07s in the chat. Like, the thing is, I keep wanting to, like, salute this way, because, like, that's the way, like, I mirror the 07 in the actual thing. 07 is, well, 07. It's a salute. You know, the O is the head, the 7 is the hand making the salute gesture. See? 07. So that's what it means if we ever get, like, the 07s in the chat, is that's what that means. Lobby up. Yeah. Like, the only reason I know what that means is because a clip of Matara finding out Numi's 5-year plan of friendship and Numi getting DM'd by Matara. And their whole exchange, and in the end, Matara had said something, and then Numi just did 07, and then Matara said she did 07. Can we get some 07s in the chat? Oh my god, I love the shenanigans. It's absolutely glorious. Shenanigans are always fun. I enjoy the shenanigans. Yes, the VTuber brain rot is real. Oh, did I send you that video? I may need. I'm gonna send you that video, Neko. I'm not sure if I have sent it, but it's absolutely hilarious. And knowing you, you will very much appreciate it. You will appreciate it. Let's go. Meow. I feel like I don't think I've sent you anything of Matara. Half of all things you joke about are not half. I'll go for the Tokyo Mario. What's that? Mikyu. I'd say 1/3 of it is VTuber. 1/6 is Godzilla. Well, no, 1/6 is Pokemon. Go for the size of a toad, and then the remaining half is Godzilla. So it's like 50% Godzilla. 33% Dusclops, 33% VTubers, and then 16% is Pokemon, and then that remaining like sliver 1% is just miscellaneous things. All right, we are gonna go for that. We're gonna go for the Liepard on the left. Yes, we're gonna go for the Liepard on the left. We are gonna switch out the Seismitoad for the Liepard, and that's all we're switching out. We are keeping the Dusclops. VTuber. Yeah, I mean, once again, I need to thank Jared for introducing me to the brain rot that is VTubers with the Crony Subway archive. Like, that is a special kind of cursed. Oh, actually, Neo, you've said you're uncursable. I could send you hello there, Shiny Poipo. Welcome. Poipo. You know, Neo, you said you're uncursable. I can send you the most unhinged monologue Crony has ever had, where the longer it goes on, the worse it gets. That I am certain would break you, Neo. Remind me to find that for after this episode. How you doing, Shiny Poipo? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. You kind of walked in at a bad time. Oh yeah. It's gonna take us a amount of chip, John. Gonna take us a amount of chip through this thing, but all right. You have invited Sturdy 1 HP, you nerd. Let's go. Let's see. Where is... There it is, the worst Crony tangent ever. It gets progressively worse. Don't say I didn't warn you, Neo. Don't say I didn't warn you. Ban Crony. Konnichiwa. Crony is a gift, but at the same time, she is the bringer of cursed knowledge. Send it to Neo. I don't know how long it is, Neo. I'm not brave enough to go back and check. Oh no, I'm sending it to Neo because Neo says he's uncursable with cursed knowledge, and I think this is gonna break him. Poison Job. Poison Job. That goes the voice. No shrub. Fine. That's fine. 16 minutes. 17 minutes. 16 minutes and 55 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I can last. Funny clock woman. It becomes cursed clock woman. So, I mean, one of the best comments I've ever seen on a crony video is, something, one man's I can fix her is another man's she's perfect. And, when it comes to crony, that is actually perfect. That is absolutely accurate, spot on. We're not swapping out for the, this. Ooh. I mean, we love Crony. She's great. Like, again, I will reiterate. Crony is one of the most American Canadians I have ever seen. And it's absolutely glorious. She is Canadian, but yet the impression she gives off is of an American. Just like Proton John and Keanu Reeves, which I still cannot believe Keanu Reeves is not American. The fact he is a Canadian shocks me. We're going for the Dark type. That is a can't speak. That is a Liepard. I cannot talk because words are hard. We are switching out the Seismitoad for this. I don't think it's such a spare, sure. Words are hard and I struggle with basic things. Not scope lens, wide lens based. We're not gonna 30 minutes. I mean, it's probably a reduced, cut down version of the actual tangent. So there's also that. But no, it gets pretty bad. Trust me, Neo, it gets pretty bad. Nom nom nom. 44 ATS, well, not a whole lot, all things considered. Not a whole lot. You just go for Screech, Kayla. Just keep going for Screech. I'll be back in a sec. I have to get some more water. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, hydrate if only to outlive one's enemies. Exactly. If anyone can curse you, it is Crony. Our beloved Commanderoni. I'll leave you in the hands of the true brains behind the operation of the Allosaurus until I return. Bonk. Truth be told, if anyone curses me, it's me. I mean, that's... I forget what the question is, but that's wow, you actually survived. Freaking heck, Dusclops is bulky. Dusclops is horrifyingly bulky. Hello there, Lindsay. No, it's all good, Lindsay. It's all good. It was all good. Honestly, I completely forgot about what happened yesterday. I'll be honest. You gotta remember, when it comes to streamers and streaming, we do not have a mental archive of, like, anything that happens on stream. It happens and we forget about it in, like, 5 seconds. We have the memory span of a goldfish. It progressively gets worse. Yeah, switch out the size of my toad for this. Also, did I send you this already, Neo? Just this absolute off-the-cuff crony just completely ending this man's whole career. I feel like I sent you the one-chip challenge thing before. Just... crony just went off on them. What the worst? Well, we'll see. Crony can't possibly be the worst thing in my headspace. I don't know about that. I don't know. Crony can get pretty unhinged. Yes, we hadn't heard conversation. Yes. True. But it's still so fun. Just Crony, just immediately, zero hesitation. She said that. Just not a second thought. That's just impressive. You just keep going for Screech, Kayla. Just click Screech every turn. Just zero hesitation. Zero delay. It's not a facade. It's not an act. That is just the default mental status of things. It is freaking beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we should be most. We are not swapping out for this. Schlau. I hope that I get, like, if I don't get shiny Kyurem, I hope I get a shiny of this, because I still need a shiny Kyurem. And that is a hit right there. Very good. Is it good? Worry Seed, but it failed. That means it used Worry Seed on Mimikyu.
That means Mimikyu was the target?
And now you're gonna get game ended this turn, Kyurem. You're just gonna lose. Yes, especially Screech at Kyurem, Kayla. Very especially Screech at Kyurem. Goodbye, Kyurem. What are your what do you have, Neo? What Pokemon do you have? The Dusclops? Just go Skitter Smack or Shadow Sneak. Either of them is good. Thank you. I think the most Dusclops. Oh, Mimikyu. Oh, just go Shadow Claw. Just go Shadow Claw. No switch. We no switch. We no switch of the soul. We no switch the soul. Alright, full lives into the Kyurem fight. We should be fine mostly. We should be mostly fine. We could be mostly fine. Oh yeah, also, did I send you this? I feel like I didn't send you this already. But like, this is one of the most accurate comments ever made by anyone ever, Neo. And keep in mind, the person who said that, that's Matara. That is Matara's past life account saying that. So Once we destroy Kyurem, I'm watching Crony. Sounds good. Shadow Plug or Slouch. Ice to beam you. Sliver of HP! Sliver of HP! Let's freaking go! Skater smack. Bye-bye, Neko. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Iron Head Global Iron. Oba XY remake comes out with a Z. If only for online battlefield. I don't think that we are going to be getting new megas in a Gen 6 remake. I think that they've realized that megas were kind of a very, very... Megas were an unfortunately self-limiting thing, because in the end, the issue with megas is that they will forever prevent those Pokemon from ever getting future actual buffs. You know, they'll never be able to basically give a stat buff to something like Kangaskhan or Mawile, because Mega Mawile and Mega Kang always will have the potential for existing, which, the thing is, the Megas never actually benefited the Pokemon that received a Mega, because the Mega was its own separate, distinct form. It's kind of like saying that Mamoswine made Swinub good, because Mamoswine absolutely dunks on Landorus. It doesn't help the original form thing. If anything, it actually made it harder for them, because once the Megas were gone, all the strategies and tactics that evolved around dealing with the Mega, which was a stronger, faster, harder-hitting, bulkier version of a Pokemon, were still around. And those strategies work against other things. So now this statistically inferior version just had to go up against even worse odds where it was already struggling. Which is actually the reason why, in the end, only one Pokemon ever benefited from Mega Evolution's existence, and that was Flygon. Because Flygon never got a Mega, it was given Dragon Dance as sort of a consolation, and it kept Dragon Dance ever since. New shinies. So in a way, kind of getting a Mega Evolution is almost a death sentence for a Pokemon. Hey, nice work, PSS Kiba, getting a shiny Sense Score. Very, very, very nice. Got it, Arnold Schwarzenegger. See ya. Keep a record of the Kyurem. Let's go. If anybody wants to join, feel free to pop in. Lobby is going up, 19283746, and lobby is up. Alright, this is gonna be good. We are slowly closing in on double odds for Kyurem. Slowly closing in on odds. But yeah, no, that's also one of the many reasons I don't think that we are going to be getting Megas for ZA, is there's a lot of limitations that Mega Evolution's existence does impose on things that practically make playing and creating new games involving them more difficult. As well as, well, region-locked Mega Evolutions is also another problem that will also complicate things. Nope, I don't think Megas are going to be in ZA. Because the main reason why is they removed Ash Greninja. The whole point of Ash Greninja was to basically be a Mega Evolution in everything but name. And that form has officially been completely removed. So, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to, go for Gastrodon. It wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to create a form to specifically be a counterpart to Megas, then remove that form and still keep Megas. Go for the Flareon. Because then the other thing also is this. Go for the Kingler. Game Freak also took very, very big notice of, after Megas were first removed after Generation 7 concluded, the backlash in the community. What are they going to do? Add Megas to ZA and then immediately remove them for Generation 10 and recreate that thing? The thing is, the Mega Evolution logo being at the end of it, that was a brilliant marketing gimmick. Because think about how many months we are removed from that first teaser trailer and people are still talking about ZA and potential future Megas and all of this other stuff, which is literally free advertising for the game. They've put out one advertisement, and they have literally converted the entire community base into an advertising machine to build and generate hype and discussion around the game without them having to do anything. It was an absolutely brilliant move. And if there are Megas, well, I'm gonna brace for Pokemon All Out Whining and Aggression the second. Because you know when the Megas are gonna be removed, the community is gonna go into an even bigger backlash than what happened with before Sword and Shield. I think people will take them. Well, the thing is, they never said that Megas were gonna be in the game. People came to that conclusion, quote unquote, themselves. And again, even if they do re-add Megas to ZA, what will happen to the community when they take Megas out immediately after for Generation 10? You know, it would just be a repeat of when they removed Megas in Sword and Shield. So the Mega removing and people getting mad is simply an inevitability, which is one of the many reasons why Mega Evolutions were a mistake in the first place. All this Mega is making me want to replay X, Y, Oras. Just play Oras. Oras is better. Oras is far better. You know, again, it's like, for as much as I do often criticize the Pokemon community for a lot of the way the community does act about things, this is an entire problem of Game Freak's own creation. Like, this is an entire problem that Game Freak brought upon itself. And I'm gonna be honest, a part of me doesn't want Game Freak to dig itself out of this hole. Because it overreacted with Generation 6 after Generation 5. And over a decade later, we are still feeling the fallout from that snap decision. We're gonna get random stars like Legends Arceus. That is what I believe is going to be happening for it. I don't think we're going to be getting the Kalos starters, because again, the game is set at basically the exact same time that Legends Arceus is set at, and the Kalos stars are going to be available in-game just as wild encounters. We're going to go for the Psychic type, but I believe more than anything, we're going to be getting 3 starters from other regions that have Kalos form final forms. The other thing also is that it basically, regional variant starters completely eliminates basically 18 starters from ever being, like, actually picked as a regional variant potential starter for a Legends game, which is also kind of a problem. Well, Nari, agree on which part. Agree on which part, because I kind of discussed a couple things. I'm actually gonna switch out for this thing. I'll take the I will be taking this Kadabra. But yeah, no, like I love Pokemon as a series. However, it is not like my favorite. If I were to basically have like a list of my top 7 favorite series, Pokemon would probably be number 7. And a large part of that does come from the way that Pokemon Company handles a lot of things. Like, I have always vehemently been anti-nostalgia pandering. Because there's a very big because there's 2 kinds of fan service. Well, technically 3, and the third kind is the Jiggle Physics one. But the 2 kinds of fan service are, hey, we're referencing this thing from a previous installment of the series or a previous entry, you know, just a little Easter egg for you guys to, you know, say, oh yeah, I remember that, that's cool. And then there's fan service, in the biggest glowing quotes in existence, which is basically building the newer installments of a series in such a way that nostalgia is the main draw of new iterations. Basically, turning new entries of a series into simply nostalgia vessels. And that, if a series ever goes down that route of turning future versions into nostalgia vessels first and foremost, as harsh as this may sound, I say that the series deserves to fail. You know, if you're going to be propping up an entire series purely on nostalgia, it deserves oblivion, because you're going to keep it running in the same circle over and over and over and over and over again. And, you know, it deserves to fail. I'm really hoping we get random starters and hope we get our new final evolutions, but I feel if they do add Megas, yeah, they're just going to give them this. Well, then that brings in the issue of regional variant Megas. So, like, hypothetically, do you think people would enjoy the idea of, say, we're going to add Mega Charizard Z, except only Colosian Charizard can Mega Evolve into Megazard Z? I don't think people are going to take to that idea too kindly, because they're going to want to evolve their regular Cantonian Charizard into a Mega Charizard Z. But they can't, because only a Colosian Charizard can do that. And also, by conversely, it want to evolve their Colosian Charizards into a Mega Charizard Y, or Mega Charizard X. Again, it's something that adds unnecessary problems and interference into future things that they try doing. Like, the same reason why, like, they will never be able to give Charizard a regional variant. They will never be able to give Blaziken, Sceptile, Swampert a regional. They'll never be able to give Cinderace a regional variant for reasons like you will create these regional variant exclusive forms. I'm taking this. I mean, I don't like new gimmicks as a whole. I've been a very big opponent of, like, for me, super mechanics are something that should never have been introduced into Pokemon. You know, that they never should have added things like Megas or Z moves or Dynamaxing. And I mean, I guess you could sort of call me like a boomer in this way, where no, we're not taking the Marowak. We're not going for the Marowak. We're going for the Raichu. I guess you could kind of call me a boomer in this way, where I think the best version of Pokemon gameplay-wise was Generation 5. You had no super gimmicks. It was Pokemon versus Pokemon, and it was simple, it was effective, it was nice, and it was clean. Now, could a few things have been refined a bit more? Definitely. Certain moves could have been nerfed, certain abilities could have been nerfed, which did eventually get nerfed, certain field conditions could have been nerfed, which they did, you know, later on. Those were good. That was good. However, at the same time, also gotta keep in mind, those are the ways we would have been fixed. And it wouldn't have entailed, you know, Dynamax. Again, the only reason Dynamaxing exists is because of Megas. The only reason Z moves exist is actually because of Megas. In fact, Z moves were created to counter Mega evolutions because no Pokemon that could survive a hit from a Mega could actually knock a Mega out. Because their moves just didn't have the power. That's why Z moves were there, so that a Pokemon with the bulk to survive a Mega hit could take it out in return before the Mega just brute force through it. Which again is basically fighting fire with fire. It literally turned the Pokemon scene into literally an arms race. Less powerful, less powerful. The funny thing is, they're actually stronger. The less special thing really just comes down to when we were younger and we didn't understand what everything was and like how stats worked and how things like that were. We didn't realize how close a lot of these Pokemon actually were to one another. So the story telling us these things were big and strong and powerful and special, it made a larger impression on us when we were younger. And again, that just goes like the naivete of being young, more than anything. Which is actually kind of a bit of a similar reason as to why people like think Platinum was like this huge revolutionary massive game that was different than like Diamond and Pearl. When Platinum is 99% the same. It was more cinematic. It was just, you know, flashier in a few areas, namely the Giratina cutscene and the Distortion world, which left an mental impression. But in terms of actual like statistical gameplay-wise, it was almost identical. I mean, save for like adding in more Pokemon, like again, even more than that. Platinum was kind of developed first, and then they actually removed a lot of aspects to make Diamond and Pearl, to specifically make Diamond and Pearl worse, that Platinum would just overall seem better, and people would go grab Platinum as well. So like basically, again, they would get you to buy 2 games for basically the price of developing one, essentially, was kind of the whole plan of that, which is smart, but also kind of scummy. But yeah, that's kind of the way it worked. Yeah, that's a little bit of games work, is they'll just reuse assets, or they just make inferior versions, you buy a better version. Again, that's literally the way gaming just as a whole works. Not even just in Nintendo and Game Freak. That is across the industry from every studio, basically. Sort of, kind of-ish.
Let's game it the new one.
Well, the regional variants, I don't mind. I actually like the regional variants idea. But the gimmicks, I do agree. Like the gimmicks were a big mistake. You can Dynamax the Kingler and use Max Knuckle. Okay, in that case, just go for Wide Guard every turn now for Kingler. Just go Wide Guard. Yeah, no, gimmicks as a whole in Pokemon were a big mistake, and I'm very, very sad that the gimmicks became a thing. You know, I hope one day we go back to, like, that's one of the reasons I love BDSP. It has 2 spread moves, Glaciate and Hyper Voice. It has 2 spread moves. Oh yeah, I'm talking about how the gimmick caused certain forms to feel those Ah, yeah, those, yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, the whole reason those exist are because of Megas. Again, Z moves exist because of Megas, and Megas spurred on them. Yeah, no, it's... Again, it's one of the many reasons why it's, like, super mechanics never... Like, well, no, you couldn't really do that then. You couldn't really do that as, like, a manga-exclusive thing. Man, no, it does sadden me that super mechanics exist, because they're gonna pervade things and they kind of just make them worse. You know, because I mean, again, I'm someone who loves competitive Pokemon, and super mechanics kind of actively make competitive a lot less. Because it removes things from being sort of like a chess match. 1 HP! Let's go! I don't even have a Focus Sash. Let's go! They got rid of it. 6 seconds into it. I'm pretty sure, you know, it still has Dynamax Cannon and Eternity Beam. I'm pretty sure it still has both of those moves. It's just the animation for the cutscene is not what it was before. Okay, we can make this. Let's go. Wait, really? It only has Dynamax Cannon? It only has Dynamax Cannon now? Eterna Beam, let's really? Hello, Neo. Welcome back. So, do you watch the whole video thing, Neo? Eterna Beam. You don't think the movie Eterna does. Really? Gen 9. Interesting. Huh. I did not realize I got rid of it. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you never really did use Eterna Beam. Like, it's an interesting thing, but realistically, you never used it. Like, even Dialga doesn't use Roar of Time. Eterna Beam is the only move that is a regular in the course of usually, but is a max move in X. Eterna does use Eterna Beam, appears as Eterna Max form. The only time Eterna Max Eterna is seen outside the battle against its climax of the story. Despite displaying Eterna Max form, the duration of the animation, the game does not treat it as natural form change internally. The stats and core value may not change. Eterna is not the direction of the party, find a move. Eterna is the highest power of all dragon moves. Man, I thought she was gonna go some serious things, and then just talked about the movie, but eh. Well then. Neo, you concern me. You concern me with how you managed to shrug things off. I feel like scientists should crack your head open to understand how you work and what makes you tick. Perhaps so we can develop PTSD medications. After the frogs, I knew that curse stuff was lowering. I see. Let's take this counter up to 36. No shiny Togetic, no shiny Kadabra, no shiny Raichu, and no shiny Kyurem, because shinies do not exist. Shinies are a lie. Shinies are a lie. Cursed Peak was about... Wait, well, crap, I don't think any of it was cursed. Well done. None of the lack was to me interesting. Definitely not as cool as the previous generation. Honestly, like, customization was never something I overly cared about. Now, that's not to say I like the design of the main characters in Scarlet Violet. I don't really like the characters-based designs. But yeah, I never really understood the customization thing, because for me, like, it's just customization, like a new coat of paint on aesthetics. Is that it doesn't affect anything. Like, it looks different, but it doesn't actually affect the way the game works. It's like saying, well, this game is better because Link's tunic, I like the shade of green Link's tunic is, and this game is bad because Link's tunic is blue, not green. And that's kind of the way I always looked at, like, customization. Because, like, I mean, I think that's Gen 9's strong suit is, like, story writing. More than anything. It's definitely got its faults. But I think that, like, story-wise, that's what matters to me very much. So, like, 4 that you can wear that. I mean, I'm pretty sure that in base game there is only 4. You know, the fall, summer, winter, and spring outfits, and then with the DLC, there's a few more outfits. I'm pretty sure, I'm actually pretty sure you actually are not exaggerating with the base ones. Wait for me, I have little legs. Armaldo, alright. Pick up the Armaldo, Neo. Got excited when she mentioned the movie. I was gonna get into stuff, the worst. But then again, it's the worst movie I've ever seen. Go for the Whiscash. 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 All of these are weak to ice. Go for the Eldegoss. At least it has Weather Ball. At least it has Weather Ball. Space program. And D is better than having a big head with little arms. Little arms. Alright, what have we got for our options here? What have we got for our options? None of these are good. Oh, I see Combusken. I see a Combusken. Okay, so we're gonna be going for the Combusken. Stefan, you're gonna swap out for the Combusken, and that's the only thing we're gonna be doing here. For switch outs. Scene is redacted because of TOS. Redacted because TOS. Because of TOS. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Well, again, Neo, you gotta remember, I have a lower threshold for cursed material than you do. So that's also a thing. I thought that was pretty cursed. Evidently, it was not cursed enough. You greatly concern me, Neo. You very greatly concern me. You very, very, very greatly concern me. Either. And I missed the Iron Tail, of course, because I love everything. Now let's see, where's Philly and Smugalana and Kirsch yapping for 40 minutes? Oh, no, it's not Kirsch. Yeah, there you go. 3 unhinged fox girls yapping for 20 minutes. Have Smug, Fillion, and Kirsch yapping for 20 minutes. It's great. Ah, it's great. Yeah, Fillion, bow. Bow. Why does Kanga? I have no idea why Kanga hates the Whiscash so much. Why can I not hit the broadside of the barn? Leiron, get your eyes checked. You have missed how many Iron Tails? At least 2. Well, the thing is, Kanga's Outrage is the best move for it, and Outrage will confuse itself, which is not good. Yeah, it's not 100% it's 50%, yep. As a competitive player, I know that very, very well. Yeah. You know, you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy the 3 of them. The 3 of them are. I mean, Kirsch is great. Smug is also great. Villian is also great. You get the 3 of them together, it's unhinged, which is glorious. It is great. No sweat. I'm not leaving for 20 minutes. No, we've only got about 40 minutes left to stream because it's, remember, we streamed for about 3 hours. And those 3 hours are almost up. Indeed, indeed, indeed. That is... We are gonna go for the Frost Lass. We're gonna go for the Frost Lass. Hopefully, I can actually manage to hit this time. Because if I can actually manage to hit something, we might get somewhere. One day, I'll admit, you might find something that curses you. I don't think I will. Because the thing is, to curse you, that would mean I need to watch something that is cursed. And my threshold for cursedness is a lot lower than yours. Which means I don't want to know what I would need to watch for me to think, oh, this'll definitely curse Neo. And along the way, how much just absolutely effed up things will I see? Just it's going to do lasting mental damage if I find something that is able to curse you. It will do lasting mental trauma to me. I already know that. It will do emotional damage. Get a Bogle Blip. Forget about all the stat drops. All the stat drops in existence. Quit, please. Highly unfortunate. Muddy Water go burr. Muddywater.exe go burr. Very, very good. Very good. Do not swap out. Numbers cursed you temporarily. Are you sure about that, Neo? Are you sure you wanted to say that? No switch. Numbers, Mason. What do they mean? I can't stop seeing the numbers. The thing I'm the most sad about is that I am not able to replay Black Ops 1. We're gonna be going for the fire type. That is the thing I am the most sad about the Xbox being 15 feet over there in the closet game ended, is I wanted to play Black Ops 1's story again. Just to hear Gary Oldman playing Reznov, and just to hear that line, I can't stop seeing the effing numbers. Like, just for that. But I'm gonna need to track somebody down that knows how to fix an Xbox and hope they can revive it because it has ray gun. Revive me. I have the ray gun. Revive me. I have ray gun. Yeah. By the way, okay. I've been playing zombies, like, again, I've been playing zombies a lot off screen. My disdain for the ray gun is unending. The ray gun is literally the worst thing in zombies. The ray gun is so awful if you have played zombies. It makes crawlers in like the mid-teens for levels, I'm pretty sure. And then it does splash damage. You can't even use it in a CQC environment because you down yourself. Its splash rate is also so small when it hits a zombie. It's so bad. I actively despise when I get the ray gun because not only will I down myself, like switch out the Whiskash for this, not only do I think I'm gonna down myself, but second is I'm not gonna be able to get any points. Jade can't curse me, you can't curse me, Amazon temporarily cursed you, you're looking for the lasting damage that doesn't exactly. I mean, I did blow your mind with the COD Zombies lore, but that's a bit of a separate thing. You know, it's like, okay, the Ray Gun Mark II is okay because it can headshot things. Yeah, I want you to set up Legend. After that, I want you to just go for Weather Ball Rock. I want you to go for Weather Ball Rock every turn after turn 1, but turn 1 I want you to go for Light Screen. But you know, like it's just the Ray Gun is so bad in zombies. It's so awful. I know, it's not cursing, it's just like, wait, what? That's an actual thing. Yeah, it's great. Again, alien, extra-dimensional tentacle monsters, alternate dimensions, trying to take over the world by creating zombies with magic space rocks. The game is... And then there's also dragons. And there are also dragons. Because... Hack off, that's why, because dragons are freaking awesome. Like, I'm kind of sad I never got to show you the upgraded Dragon Shield in Garad or the upgraded Dragon Strikes, because it actually is, like, pretty cool. Or the Gauntlet of Siegfried. Just go low sweep. Just go low sweep. Interdimensional time traveling. Oh yeah, no, yeah. There is timeline crossing. That happens also in Black Ops 4, but we do not speak of Black Ops 4 because that game kind of sucks. Because Black Ops 4 Zombies, it took the classic characters and the classic timeline from Zombies, and it just freaking blasted them in the head. Like, I'm not even joking. The end storyline for the conclusion of the Aether storyline is literally one of the characters game ends all of the other characters but like 2 of them, and then hands their force multiplier over to one of the other 2 characters, who then game ends them so that the new universe can be formed without all the evil, dark, bad stuff that corrupted the original universe. Now, as we know, that didn't work. So they literally just scrapped the satisfying character conclusions they had at the end of Black Ops 3 to game end all of these beloved characters we've been following for over a decade, and not even give them a happy ending in the new timeline. Because, like, they don't exist, and that timeline is, like, also corrupted somehow by other reasons. And I'm just like, like, we get you wanted, like, okay, the thing is, you could just kept the same gameplay mechanics, make a new storyline with a whole different set of origins where the zombies came from, and no one would care. We literally would not have minded Chaos storyline if you just gave Aether a proper send-off. That's it. But They fricked it up! They had one job, and they fricked it up. If you can't tell, I really, really liked the Black Ops Zombies storyline. And I also, and like, I like writing and I like stories, and like, the way they handle things was just very not cash money. It was a very not cash money way of ending things. Fun. There we go. There we go. 177. 177. Let's go. Alright. We do a little bit of falling. We do a little bit of falling. Fauna yaps. Oh yeah, Fauna is famous for 1 hour of Fauna yapping July edition compilation 4. Yeah, Fauna's just, the yaps are famous. No Frostlash shiny, no Combuskin shiny, no Kyurem shiny. Let's load up the next DA. Dude, the timelines of COD Zombies. There are, I believe, no less than like 4 separate timelines. Like, it actually hurts my brain. Cause like you've got the Ultimus timeline, you've got the Primus timeline, you've got the Alcatraz Hell Prison dimension, you've got the new timeline, you've got the House timeline, you've got the Garad Krovi Stalingrad timeline, you got Zetsubonoshima, you've got the Reisendrach. It's just, it's something. Lives up. I'm probably going to get some confused stares about Vanguard. I've never played Vanguard. The only thing I know about Call of Duty is I know Black Ops, and like, that's it. I did not play Vanguard, I did not play Advanced Warfare, I did not play Infinite Warfare, I did not play World War II. You know, I just know the Black Ops Zombies storyline. Like, I actually would have really liked to play Exo Zombies. Because, like, there's a few, like, interesting ideas with Exo, Chinchino. Because, like, I like the Exo suits have, like, a couple of interesting ideas. Like, there were legitimately interesting ideas. You gotta go for the Emogan, you gotta go for it. Like, there were like, legitimately interesting ideas that Exo Zombies had. Hatterene. And I think the main flaw of Exos was just implementation of the ideas rather than the ideas itself. I do know you very well, Neo. I do. Also, I see a Durant, which you're probably going to be going for the Durant, and you're going to be switching out for the Durant. Yep, you're gonna be swapping out that Emolga for a Durant. But yeah, no, it's yeah, there was another thing. I also really would have liked at some point to play COD Ghosts and play Extinction, because I heard a lot of very good things about Extinction mode, because it was a wave, like a survival mode. But it was very, very different than Zombies. So, you know, like it's. I would have liked to see more. Like I hope. I really, really hope Black Ops 6 Zombies is actually good. But I do not really hold out hope. Anticipation basically just reveals if the opposing Pokemon has a super effective move for you, or if that Pokemon holds a one-hit KO move. That is it. It's a very, very useless ability. It is a supremely useless ability. Like, at the very least, Forewarn reveals the exact move when it comes to things. But Anticipation is just absolutely fucking useless. Expanding force. Expanding force. Your anticipation as a move, as an ability is like useless. Yaps. Nobody switches. Nobody switches out for this. Specific signature moves that can combine together from one another. No. You're thinking of the pledge moves. Yeah, anticipation is very, very, very bad as an ability. It's absolutely garbo trash. You know, you're thinking of the pledge moves. Fire pledge, grass pledge, water pledge. They are the only combining moves there are. I mean, they're pretty cool as an idea, but you have to be using them in double battles or Dynamax adventures, or Dynamax battles to begin with. They're really cool, but like, just again, that's kind of actually a visiting to Exo Zombies, where it's like, it's a really cool idea, and the way it was implemented could have been a bit better and a bit more like intuitive, but the unfortunate implementation of the system kind of destroyed the thing. They're in every game since Generation 5. However, they are only learnable by starters and the monkeys and the Unova monkeys. Neo, swap out at this. Swap. Might as well swap out. But let's see what we get. Okay, Neo, remember what I said about you taking this? I'm taking your Durant. I am taking the Kevin Durant. So yeah. I'm taking that. They were not in Gen 4. Fire Pledge, Grass Pledge, and Water Pledge were not in Generation 4. I will put money down on this. Neo, how much money you want to bet? Like I am very dumb. I am very, very, very stupid. However, when it comes to Pokemon things, I do have a record for impeccable knowledge. DMs, I recommend you check your DMs and your data. Well, at least it wasn't. Of course, a parrot. Of course, a parrot. Well, you didn't bet money's out. Yep. Hey, we hit our 17 light goal. Nice. Does anybody want to make a new light goal before we end off? I am taking this Durant. I am taking this Durant. Duran. Let's Hemken go. Let's Hemken go. But yeah, no, we ballin'. We schmoovin' everyone. Because we have BDSP to fight moves in the desert area. Well, yes, but you gotta remember, BDSP also has fairy type. BDSP also has fairy type, which didn't exist in Generation 4. Yeah, sure, we'll go for the Diggersby. We will go for Diggersby. We're gonna lose anyway. Might as well go for a shiny check. Bazinga. Yeah, we might actually go for another DA, because like this one was fast, like relatively. We're probably gonna lose this one anyway, so yeah, we could probably go for another DA after this one. Bazinga. Like how I keep the Emolga the entire time. Well, you're gonna be swapping that Emolga out for the Diggersby. So at the very least, Diggersby does have Stone Edge. Or as we also like to call it, Stone Miss. I'm just gonna put the rest of the stream. Sounds good, Stefan. Sounds good. Many thanks for your assist in the DAs. Rabbit. I would disagree that this is the worst rabbit. The worst rabbit is Cinderace in my eyes. Cinderace is, in my eyes, the worst of the rabbits. But like Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff is adorable and friend. Azumarill. Azumarill is absolutely horrifyingly strong, but in a fun way. Diggersby is also absolutely horrifyingly strong. Cinderace is overrated. Game Freak continues to ram that thing down players' throats by trying to turn it into the Galarian version of Greninja. That is called Cinderace Ace Burn. I thought you said Ace Bun for a second, honestly. Like, I'll be real. Like, that's how just frickin' brain fried I am. We're cooked, chat. We're actually cooked. Triple axel. Triple to the axle. Hit one time. Excusor. Acrobatics. Like, here's a great litmus test for Cinderace. Take away Libero, or Libero, or whatever you call the thing for the ability. Take that ability away. Watch Cinderace flounder. Watch it flounder. It is a Pokemon much like Greninja was propped up by its ability being a variant of Protean. At least in the competitive scene. Similar to Meowscarada. Well, I mean, Meowscarada, like, sort of kind of did okay. It was one of the few Pokemon that retain access to knockoff, so that's a bit different. That's a bit different. But yeah, no, we're switching out Emolga for the bunny. The rabbit. Silly rabbit, winnings for humans, not AI. Yeah, I mean, okay, Meowscarada is functional. Like, the funny thing is, Meowscarada in VGC, at least for a while, actually preferred not running Protean. It actually straight up preferred just running Overgrow, because that way you would keep Stab on both Knockoff and Flower Track. Which is kind of funny. But it then did fall off. It's still weird it didn't get access to Fake Out, though. That is really strange. That is something I continuously find very, very turbo odd. I also find it odd that the thing freaking gets triple axle. And Thunder Punch. Meowscarada's moveset is freaking weird. It's a freaking weird moveset. It is time for us to get absolutely toasterized.
Let's have fun, chat. Let's have fun while
well, I mean, we're not really gonna get no. Just go triple axle. Just go tail slap. Just go triple tail slap. I mean, not really even gonna be cooked. More like freezer burned. Cause like it's a freezy thing. It's not a cooking. We get cooked against Reshiram, which is gonna be probably tomorrow. It's not looking too good, chat. This ain't looking too good. I will be legitimately surprised if we somehow manage to win this. But I disagree. The worst rabbit is running to all by Neo. We're going to need to agree to disagree. We are gonna have to disagree on this statement. Master Rat, these kind of things. Welcome. Thank you very much for hopping in. Well, I mean, the thing about shiny is there's I mean, I don't really believe there's a thing of like a deserving a shiny. Yeah, it's Dynamax, the rabbit. I don't really believe there's like a thing of like deserving a shiny because like it's randomness. I mean, I've gotten shinies on a first encounter before. I've gotten shinies at nearly 700 encounters for Dynamax Adventures. Is just the way the RNG gods are feeling that day. The fun is not in getting. I appreciate the thought. But the fun of shiny hunting is not the getting it when you expect it. Is specifically getting it when you don't expect it. That's kind of the fun. You know, the non-expecting of the shinies and getting it when you least expect it. The fun part. Chinchino, you're. I mean, okay. Chinchino is very good for breaking weak armor Skarmory. It is very, very, very good for breaking weak armor Skarmory. It is not very good for basically anything that's not weak to ice. It hurts. I'm trying to get a shiny letters. Yo, very based. Very, very based. Yeah. Yeah, you can G-Max the Hat Lady. You can Gigantamax the Hat Lady. Yeah, you can pop in, Master. We're more than happy to have you guys pop in. That's actually the reason we do Dynamax Adventures, is specifically so you guys can join in. And tomorrow we're going to be doing Reshiram DAs as well, so that's going to be fun. And if you guys are enjoying all the stuff and things you see around here, please don't forget to subscribe for more. Leave a like on the stream. And let's see if we can maybe kind of scuff this out. Well, tomorrow is Reshiram. Also, if you join the Discord, we do a thing every time we go live. So there is that. Pop in and join us through all the reasons to subscribe for more. And we are also continuing our shiny. We are doing a shiny living dex of all Pokemon. So we are going for not just legendaries, but all of them. So that's going to be a fun thing. And we're making progress. We're over halfway done. We're about, I think, like 60-70% of the way done. But a lot of the stuff we need is also stuff like, you know, Poiple, Meganadel, Type Null, Silvally, and, you know, stuff that's not in Scarlet Violet. So that is going to take a while for us to do. We're also doing a soft reset on Pelugia back in Soul Silver, so that's a bit of a fun separate thing. G-Max Smite. Absolutely excessive, gratuitously over game end, but I don't freaking care. Alright. right, that is... actually, this is... Yeah, no, we can do one more DA after this. Population Force Exponentialator would go wild here. Yes, but also that move and that Pokemon did not exist at this time. So we will do one more DA after this. We also need to go find out who to go raid. Have you tried Vertical Live? Yes, I have. Yes, I have, YouTube. I don't like it. I don't like vertical streaming. No shiny, no shiny, no shiny. Sad. Absolute sadness. Absolute cinema. Alright, we are going to be doing another Dynamax adventure. Hey, Crony's live. What? Is it members only? Oh, I guess not. I guess not. Okay. Weekly Chronicles. That's great. Weekly Chronicles. I approve of that bad pun. That is, I approve of that. That's a bad pun. That's a great bad pun. Who do we go raid is a real question. Let's go. Let's start with a nice lobby. If you're in the last one, please wait a minute or so to pop in, just so we can let some people who haven't had a chance of joining in yet. And there we go. Lobby's up. Let's see, who do we raid? Who does we raid? A lot of people are doing... Yeah, a lot of people are doing... Yeah, we can go raid the pad. We can go raid the pad. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be our last DA of the night, because it's pretty late here, and I do need to actually get up pretty early tomorrow. But tomorrow we will be doing some Reshiram DAs. So that is a thing that I think you're gonna enjoy those. I think you're gonna enjoy those. Hope to get enough time. Yeah, that was very much enough time, Nia. That was enough time. Let's hope we can scuff some things. Yo, alchemy, I'll take that. Thieve you all. Glalie, I like the fake tears access. I very much like that fake tears access. Go for the Sneasel. This is the last one. This is the final DA of the day. Please, what rock type is that? Lycanroc, okay. Marowak, that's funny, Lola Marowak. Alright, we are gonna go... We'll go Vaporeon, then we'll go for the Lycanroc. So, we're gonna switch out the Sneasel for the Lycanroc. We'll switch Sneasel out for Lycanroc. Glalie, literally just click fake tears every single turn. Every single turn, I want that Glalie just spamming fake tears. Nothing else but fake tears. That is the play. Yeah. Every single turn, just go for that big boost. Good play. Very, very good play. Very, very, very good play. I can't believe I've only been at 17. Yeah, only 17 Kyogre DAs, and that is the only thing it will ever remain at. Because Kyogre is done. I never need to do Kyogre DAs again. I never need to fight the Nightmare Dolphin. Which, yes, Kyogre is a dolphin. Kyogre is based on orca, which orcas are actually not whales. They are dolphins. They are giant dolphins. Horrifying. Yeah, the, so fun, horrifying nature fact. The moose only has one natural predator. Would you like to guess, just purely based on context, what the singular lone natural predator of the moose is? Just take a wild guess. It's the orca. The orca is the only natural predator of the moose. Because what they will do is, moose will basically go into the water and basically eat like seaweed or kelp or like whatever, like the grass, whatever the plants that grow underwater are. Moose eat that. And so, that's when the orcas go a-hunting. Yeah. Neo, are you sure you're not delayed? Something. But yeah, no, they yes. Orcas hunt moose. It's I just can't even. I just can't. That is just, because moose are horrifying. Moose are absolutely horrifying. I don't have Discord open at the moment, Master. We do not swap out for the Vaporeon. You know, it is. Moose are terrifying. They're literally like a force of nature. Like not even bears mess with moose. Again, they're freaking horrifying. All right. Fun fact about Vaporeon: it can be boiled in a pot. And vaporized. Vaporeon can be used to cook pasta because it's water. We're gonna go for the Lycanroc. I swear, if it's that Vaporeon copy pasta. Oh, I had a feeling you were referencing the copy pasta. I have a feeling it was the copy pasta. The copy pasta is a ban on sight for this channel. Fun fact about Vaporeon, it's a liquid Glaceon. Okay, there was a meme I saw that was like that was basically someone drew something, and it was basically a whole bunch of Vaporeon shoved in a freezer. They closed the freezer, and then it put like, you know, sometime later, whatever it was, and they opened the thing, and all the Vaporeon turned into Glaceon. I was like, you know what? That is a high quality thing right there. I approve of that. That is absolutely based. Please target me. That's right. That is just... That is high quality. That was excessive. Thank you very much, Master. Have a very nice day. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Very, very, very. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. It is the best way to help support the channel. And yes, that was indeed very, very severe emotional damage. Emotional damage. Maximum damage infliction. What color of I like them. The fact you survived that Accelerock does genuinely surprise me. Because, like, I mean, I know Accelerock is not the strongest thing in the world. It's a priority move. But, like, Sneasel's not bulky. And it's also super effective. That's... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, we're switching out the Sneasel for this thing. That is the long and short of things. Is we are switching out the Sneasel for this. And then we go out. Party. This is the maximum rock fall. Okay, that is 2 for 2. What does this Lycanroc have against ice types? Because, like, I feel like we're just seeing deja vu. I've just been in this place before. Deja vu. Now I gotta go listen to that song again. I mean, at least it didn't target someone else, I guess, because that would have been not good to, like, have another loss as well. This wolf got some beef. Yeah, weird. Door chop. Oh, wait, now, could have used that before, because that would have done a lot more damage prior with all the foul plays. Yeah, we're switching out the Sneasel for this. We are switching the Sneasel out for this. Quick. Every repeat what they just said, so we have even more deja vu. For the purposes of spam. That is a joke. That is a joke. That is what we like to call a joke. Ladies and gentlemen. Switch. No skipper. No, we no skipper the salt.
Well, you also gotta remember, Neo, I caught the thing several seconds sooner because, remember, this thing is on a delay.
We are going to go... Yeah, we'll go for the Pelipper. We'll go fight the Pelipper. Just go for Snarl, Neo. Just keep going for Snarl. If Lycanroc can Dynamax the Lycanroc, that is the best play. Yeah, Dynamax the Lycanroc. Oh, of course, Dynamax is all the way on me. Of course it is. Of course it's on me. Okay, well, at least this happened. At least this is the thing. At least this is how we ball. We ball. Weather ball. We weather ballin'. What happens if you put Vaporeon in a pool when it's water? It just becomes the water. The Vaporeon just is subsumed entirely by the water. I said a rock go brrrr.
Hello there, Kebab One. How are you doing today, Mr. Kebab One?
That is what we like to call game-ending a Pelipper. How would I fucking use a luxury ball on Pelipper? The bird hates me, which is fine because I hate it too. Pelipper. Pelipper. No switch. I foresee unspeakable art of him. Wait, what is that? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. 70th in cupcakes spelled out. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely hemking glorious. Adorable. Personally, I'll love Memphis since minus one. Maybe. The 70th anniversary of Godzilla. Based. Oh yeah, right. That is technically that. I just got home between -1 minus color. I thought Kyurem was actually like fairly small. How tall is Kyurem? Kyurem height. I gotta check this. I gotta check this. Kyurem is 9'10". Kyurem is shorter than Groudon, Neo, which is impressive because Groudon is Hemkin short boy. Groudon's a Hemkin short king. You are not taller than a Kyurem, Kebab One. Do not lie, Kebab One. Lore accurate. I mean, well, no, lore accurate Kyurem would be 9'10". That is lore accurate. Lore. Why am I Kebab? Because you typo your name quite frequently, Kabia. Aiba. Kabia. Carabinieri? Carbonara? Why do they say height in games they have any heightened? Nope. Pokédex is, I believe, the only time it ever is. Carabinieri. And now it is time to powering up by Dynamax energy, showing special moves. That's helpful. Maxim Rockfall. Kyurem, go kick rocks. Or at least in this case, rocks kick you. $179. Wait, have you guys ever seen like that edit where someone made where it is literally them just saying that for like 10 hours? It is oddly just a very engrossing listen. Just like listening to someone do the Reggie for like just playing the Reggie for freaking like 10 hours is great. No shiny, no shiny, and no shiny tonight. No shiny. We did not acquire any shinies today. We're gonna go raid the Pad. They are doing some shiny hunting and a badge quest in Scarlet Violet. Have a good night, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow, where we're going to be going for showing a Reshiram is going to be glorious. And I know you guys are going to love it. Have a good night. Kebab, you are not a shiny badge quest.